what's going on, guys? Xander here, back with another video. Oh, wait. Wrong skin. Wrong skin. We'll be right back. There we go. Alright, sorry, guys. But what's going on, guys? Xander here, back with another video. Today, I'm here with the 300 subscriber special. Thank you guys so much for all your support. For the subscriptions, the likes, the laughs, all that good stuff. But, moving on today. So, I'm just here to explain how everything's gonna start working out, and with all the schedules and stuff. Like, there are gonna be some things that will start working out, but before anything else, I would like to talk about our shoutouts today, which is right in this house. Player shoutouts go out to Shut Tripod, Blue Rose, and Dan the Goat. Congratulations, you guys. They are some of my best friends that I know online, and, well, they really would like to support, so if you guys ever want to talk with them, or, you know, meet them in person, or even be in a video, leave a like, subscribe, and just add these profiles. They'll have a word with you about it. Yes, listen, it's been a few months since I've last uploaded, okay? I'm rusty. But YouTube shoutouts, however, are to Ace Epic Plays, Juke Blocks, and Bosco DB. Ace Epic Plays and Bosco I know in real life, so big shout out to them. And then Juke Blocks, we have talked in the comment section before with each other. They are a small YouTube channel just like me. I will leave a link to all of the YouTube channels in the description, so if you guys want to go check them out, you can. Juke Blocks has done an astonishing job on their covers and what the content they make. They do really good, so big shout out to them. And yeah, from there. Hi. Is there something that you wanted? Okay, that's all you want. Okay. So, anyways, the explanation on why I'm gone. I recently started high school again. I was supposed to upload a bit during the summer. I did, but, you know, not all of them were really popular. Also, school, I've just been really needing to pay attention to. So, from there, that's when I had to start mainly focusing on school instead of Minecraft, because even though this is kind of a small career for me, I still get some profit and stuff out of it, not just the entertainment. But I'll be honest, the thing becomes more like a job than just entertainment. So from there, yeah. Okay. So from there, I can't guarantee that I'll be uploading as much, but my objective right now is to do weekly uploads. So every Saturday or Sunday, if you guys leave content ideas, I will try them out. And I'll be honest, I do plan, if this video gets 5 likes and I can get at least 3 subscribers out of this video, I will think about doing Friday Night Funkin', because I understand for some reason that's still a big thing. There are a lot of games that are still really big at the time right now, like Poppy Playtime and FNAF Security Breach. But the only reason I don't play many of the horror games is because, well, I'll be honest, I'm a scaredy cat, okay? Horror games are not my thing. But, you know, if you guys want to see it so badly, then you know what? I'll give it a shot. I'm willing to give it a shot for you guys. And then, let's see, Friday Night Funkin', I'll be honest, I'm a terrible person at that, okay? I've been practicing, I've been trying to do it, the keys bug out, and it's hard for me, okay? Minecraft, Among Us, and Shell Shockers, they're more my pace. These games are more my pace, so they're way easier for me to handle and work on. But if you guys want to see Friday Night Funkin', leave a like and subscribe, okay? And I will keep practicing if I have to. I don't want to, but you know what? If you guys want that type of content, you can. And then I had some people talking to me about what the objective of YouTube was. Well, at first, I just saw YouTube, I'm like, hey, I want to try this. I want to be popular. I want to be like the cool kids, right? So, what I was thinking about, but then when I saw Mr. Beast, shout out to him, I don't know. I might put the link to his channel in the description. It's hard for big YouTubers to notice us small ones that try to make it up to the charts. It's hard. Because I understand, every YouTuber has been through the same phase where they had to start at some point. Mine is being Minecraft content. And yes, I do have Minecraft Java, but I do not plan on playing that anytime soon because I've already tried a few days of them. The game is super laggy, and it's just hard to function in. I am still trying to figure out most of the mechanics of how Java works. So from there, I'm probably going to be sticking with Bedrock. Sorry, guys. I'll be sticking with Bedrock, though. But, however, from there, YouTube has very much inspired me to do things like how Mr. B says. He's raised money towards a lot of things to make the world a better place. And this was just supposed to be an early career for myself. However, when I saw what he was capable of doing just through YouTube videos, I'm like, hey, I want to be able to do something. I want to be that type of person that is willing to help out the community, look out for everyone. So, that is going to be one of my second objectives. First objective is going to be to hit at least, I'd say my goal right now is around 100k before the end of next year. So like before the end of 2023, before I hit senior year in high school. So, from there, that's going to be one of my objectives. My second objective is after I've raised enough money from channels and stuff, that's when I'm going to start helping out the community any way I can, whether that's getting food for the homeless, or even just helping out my family and anybody else in need. That's going to be most of my main objectives, because I've been inspired by the people I watch. And I have my mom over here telling me to watch normal TV and stuff. Well, here's the thing. Normal TV may be educating at times, but then YouTube is also educating. There are certain areas that, you know, they make sense. It's not always for entertainment. It can be informational, or, well, even, you know, it can mean a lot. To most people, at least. So, yeah. And you small YouTubers out there, I wish you luck to whatever you've been doing. And why the heck am I going down here? No, thank you. So, yeah, and then I'm pretty sure that's the explanation on why I've been gone for so long. And if I keep getting bumps in views for my channel, then, like, basically the more content I get, or what was I gonna say? Yeah. So, basically, the more viewership and likes I get from my content, the more I'll probably start posting. So, from there, that's when I'm gonna start with more content, more uploads, more of that stuff. So, until then, you know, that's just something I've been needing to work on. And then I'm sure, I don't know if some of you guys were wondering, but in case you were, people were wondering what happened to that one Q&A video where I was in this world specifically, the survival world, which is now called Minecraft Legacy, as you can see on the top right. So, just to back you guys up, Minecraft Legacy, or what used to be called Survival, is a non-cheat world specifically made for achievements and survival Let's Plays. I've had to confirm with multiple people, this is not an SMP. It is not to be treated like an SMP. It is not to become an SMP. The reason being is because I just wanted to keep the old classic days, because I've seen a lot of TikToks and stuff online about how most of this stuff works, and, well, from there, that's when I had to, you know, just start with some of the things I do. Or, not so much that, but there's the reason why I had to... What? Okay. There was a main reason why I had to focus on what I focus on right now, and what I can pay attention to, what I can't. Now, I'll be honest. When some of my friends from school first saw this channel, like, man, it's cringe. It's absolute cringe. And I'll be honest, if this was Bosco saying it, okay, I hate to turn this promotion to a diss track, but if I can be honest with Bosco, he only has 35 subscribers, counting me. So, in context, he's not very large. So, and what I mean by that is he's not as popular as me, or he's not as, like, he's just like me, he was still in progress. But where I once was is where he's still, you know, is where he's still trying to work from. Holy crap, I took so much damage from that. And if you guys are wondering, yes, this is going to be very confusing. It's in hardcore mode, yet I'm in Bedrock Edition. It's just a simple resource pack. And then I know I'm probably going to get a lot of questions in the comments, so I'm willing to answer most of the questions, but if not, you know, some of the comment section for me, for some reason, has actually been a little glitchy. So for most of my videos, I don't even get to see or read comments, which actually kind of concerns me, because the fact that back then I was able to, and then all of a sudden, I do not see any of the comments anymore, saying that comments have been hidden. I'm not completely sure why, though. It was never briefly explained to me or how most of it would work. So, from there I say, that's how it's, I guess that's how it's gonna work. That's how I have to expect it to work, at least. That does not match, but okay. Actually, yeah, that'll have to do. Okay. So then, another question is, why are there hacked items in this world? Well, for starters, I understand that to most people's knowledge, these would be hacked. And I'll be honest, I could argue with them for days, but the truth is, with these types of items, if they didn't want them in the game and these are claimed to be hacked, they would have never been added. So the name of enchantments that they go by are called Roman numerals, in case you didn't know that. So the Roman numerals in the game go to the max of 10, and from as far as I looked from Wikipedia and information based on the game originally, before its official release and updates, when enchantments were first added, at first they were thinking about having all of them at max 10, and most of them even being mergeable with each other. So what would be Smite and Bane of Arthropods and Sharpness. Now, that would have been a really good sword, but it would have been overkill. So they had to remove that and separate them 3 from each away. That's why so many people say Sharpness is better than Smite or Bane of Arthropods, because Bane of Arthropods, like, at first, Smite and Bane of Arthropods were only supposed to be at level 1, and they were supposed to be a small addition to Sharpness, so that way they can do an increasingly amount of damage to those specific mobs. So, because this world is old and was, we did have some lore based in it, and some, I guess, in-game characters that no one expected, not even me. We ended up kind of glitching out the server so we can do this type of stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, I never wanted this. I never expected it, I never wanted it. But in the end, I really couldn't do anything about it. The most I could do is probably keep hackers out, because hackers, they are capable of more than what this is possible of. And then another thing people ask me is if I'm a hacker, or they accuse me of being a hacker, when I'm limited so much to what I can do. Now, for starters, with me being able to fly in Mineplex, that's a small jetpack add-on that I have connected to the server itself. There was a reason why I was able to kind of just, like, leap around islands without having to build bridges, but then I didn't get banned. The only time I've ever been banned from Mineplex is because their own anti-cheat kicked me out for using their add-on that they used to have on the marketplace for the, they used to have it on the marketplace. Okay, and this is from as far as I know. I don't want people in the comment section saying that I'm lying or anything. This is as far as I know. If I'm, and I'll tell you guys the same thing that I told some of my friends when they tried to expose me yesterday at school. I know my own truth, and I am not willing to confirm nor deny anything I say. If it comes out, it comes out. That's all I'm gonna say right now. So from there, as I was saying before, Jesus Christ, I need to get rid of these. But, sorry, I forgot. Yeah, that's another thing with these guys. These videos are not scripted, so if you ever see me lose track or stutter on what the heck I was ever doing, yeah, there's your reasoning. There's no script or anything behind these videos, it's just one and done. That's why in most of my Q&A videos, I have to read them off the bat and just think of something right then and there. I never get the chance to actually think about what I'm going to say. I just say it and hope for the best. And if I forget what I'm going to say, then YOLO. So, yeah, I'm a small YouTuber making minor content because I am a simple 15-year-old high schooler in sophomore year just trying to pass life. But there were times where I was thinking about, hey, I should probably just delete the channel because I'm barely paying attention to it anymore or anything based like that. But then in the end, it wouldn't be worth it simply because of how much progress I've made in the past and how much I could make in the future. Now, with that being said, I don't think this channel is going by anytime soon, but if it does, I will still be on YouTube. Just none of my content or anything will be on here. So if it ever does come to that point, guys, I just want you to know that it was a fun ride. Okay? It was a fun ride. But as some people say, all good things must come to an end. So, yeah. So yeah, with that being said, people wanted to know more based off of this world. That's as much as I could tell you. This is supposed to be just a simple survival let's play. We do have very strict rules that some people never agree to. So, if they don't agree to them, we just kind of, them. It's hardcore mode, so they can't really come back if they die unless we use a revival book. Which we do have, but it's my choice to revive them or not, considering the fact that, you know, if they, like, it will kind of be like court, except they'll be dead. I kind of control, basically, if they come back or stay dead. So, from there, we have very strict rules about the server, considering the fact that it's really hard to create a classic world in a... Okay, so we did compare this to Java Edition. Then everyone knows that in Bedrock Edition, you cannot actually switch your game version. Now, with that problem, then it clearly explains the problem with, it will very clearly explain the problem with the fact that we cannot interfere with the game's code itself without having to turn on cheats or using experimental gameplay. However, there are resource packs and old worlds that we could go back to that can actually help this cause. Now, determining on how we do this will also determine on how this works. So, like, how the mechanics will work, how everything else will work. So, for example, for me personally, it was already hard enough just trying to get the old villager models back. It was hard enough. Why is there an endermite right there? It was hard enough just trying to get the old villager texture pack. But after that, it was, you know, it was all good. But then people demanded updates on this world so that way it wasn't all boring and stuff. That's when I thought I could try adding more back. I was able to once add back the sword blocking in this world. The only problem was it removed the trader llamas. Now, when I say removed, I mean they were completely invisible. It's like they were completely removed from the game. Now, that's not something I'd want, because the last thing I need is figuring out that I can't swing or anything because of an invisible llama. Invisible mobs can be very annoying, especially if it's a warden. Those things scare me. But from there, I had to be cautious with the updates. They did start talking to me about some of the, they did start talking to me about the classic animations. So I was thinking maybe from time to time I will start doing things like that in the world. But at the same time, it would be a struggle for me personally, simply because it would be hard to code or find. Now, determining on how it works, most of these resource packs and mods I've used in the past were either just very glitchfully coded by me, or they were taken out from a website that I looked up and then just downloaded the pack. It's likely the second option, since most of the packs I make never work, or they are just super glitchy to the point where I can't use them. Now, with that being said, I can go into more detail about this, but I'm not trying to turn this video into a whole documentary. And I'm still learning a lot about uploading on YouTube. So, yeah, this is something I personally still struggle with. the whole YouTube content and thing. Because I'm still a small YouTuber and it's hard to get content, this is something I really struggle with. So, it's not just me trying to keep up in school as well, because that is also important to me. School is, and unfortunately, regardless if this can become a career to the point where I can drop out of school in the future, I don't plan on making this, I don't plan on securing YouTube as an actual career, because I know my mom and dad, they both had to actually get jobs, and I'll be honest, it would be kind of selfish for them having to actually work, and then for me being able to just get paid through playing video games or doing something as simple as pushing buttons on a key and not even trying to type anything. It's kind of selfish. So I plan on making this a hobby right now, but it becomes to the point where, but if YouTube becomes to the point where I can start getting paid and I turn this into an actual career, then that's when I'll probably start, that's probably when I might drop out of school and invest into an actual job. And then, with that being said, I am been trying to get in contact with some of my other contacts, such as Kongboy and other people I'm not sure that you guys have heard of, but they were really good people, okay? If you guys have been around for that long, then you remember Kongboy. He was a really good friend of mine that I knew since elementary school. We played something called, I think it was, Head Smash or something like that. Yeah. It was something really classy and original back in the old days. But me and him actually go to different schools now, and we kind of lost all contact with each other because I'm so busy with school. And from as far as I know, they actually post while we're in class. They actually text us on our contacts when we're in class, which really does not help me. But at least I know that they're still alive, basically. They're basically still alive. It's a real log scratcher there. Yeah, I still miss them. If I'd ever get the chance to see them in real life, I'd take it. Not gonna lie. It's been, like... Don't get me wrong, I have no problem with making new friends, but... It's the oldest ones that I would want to stay with the longest since they've made the most of my time worth it. Like, the memories and... You know, simple stuff like that. Just thinking about it, it's kind of, you know, that's just how life works. And with that being said, folks, that's pretty much the 300 subscriber special. I'll be honest, I do not know what I was expecting. I was kind of expecting a little bit better out of myself, but there wasn't really much to talk about, guys. So, sorry if this was a boring video or too informational. I don't know. But anyways, guys, I hope you liked this video. Leave a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys soon. Peace!